participated in a group discussion the other day with some Orderly Meds customers, and just listening in to the different things that people were saying, especially new people that are on GLP-1s. So for those that are new, I've been on a GLP-1 journey since February 2024. I started at 330 pounds with the GLP-1s, and now I am down 70 pounds. It has been a ride, a beautiful ride, full of learning opportunities and lessons learned, and a lot of excitement and joy. So I am still going. I would like to, right now my goal is to at least get, my small mini goal is to at least get into the 240s, since I am now right at the high point of the 250s. That would be my next goal. And it takes a while as you lose more weight. Ideally, I think my weight is supposed to be like 160, 170. I don't know if I could ever get there. I'm sure I could at some point. I think it'll take a long time. And I'm okay with that if it happens. Ultimately, I would love to be 200 or under 200, like 180. That would be fabulous if I could. I'm just trying to be realistic at the moment and set smaller goals for myself that are more attainable and reachable. So, I've been hearing a lot of people talking about friends, family, coworkers, different people have something to say about either your eating habits, or they know you're on a GLP-1, something like that, where it's, oh, you don't need to take that shot, there's too many side effects. Well, that's just being uneducated about what's going on. There are side effects, but most of them are manageable. And I feel like media has kind of blown up the different side effects and not really explained that most side effects are when you're first getting into the medication, that a lot of side effects do taper off, are very manageable. So the constipation and the nausea, right, are the two biggest side effects that we have. And if you don't titrate up every month, like a manufacturer suggests, like Eli Lilly, you're able to get that medication in your body and get your body used to it a lot longer before you start moving to the other doses. It's almost like a shock to your system, I feel like, if you are titrating up every single month. But also remember, we do want that weight loss to come off, right? And we're used to everything coming off really fast. However, if we want this to be attainable and sustainable so we can keep this off long term, slow is okay. And slow is the better way. So I am definitely a turtle. I am slow at losing. I'm okay with that. Sometimes it's been frustrating because we always have that ingrained in our brain that, you know, it's got to come off quick, quick, quick. And it doesn't happen that way. So back to people talking about, sorry guys, I have my BiPAP strap right there from where I wear my BiPAP at night. So people have an opinion about what we're doing, what we're eating, why we're doing this. It comes from a lot of different places. You know, some of it is just not understanding and lack of knowledge. And that's when I educate people. There are people that will go, oh, just a bite of this won't hurt. Well, I appreciate that. But at the same time, I'm going to do what's best for me. So a lot of people are upset about the food pushers. And it depends on how comfortable you are in the situation, how well you know that person. When I started the GLP-1s, my brain was completely free of food noise, so I could think about other things, and it actually gave me a freedom that I've never had before. A freedom of being louder about obesity, being louder about treatment for obesity, being louder and supporting people that are on this, because it's not shameful. So I think sometimes people are feeling ashamed when someone says anything is your own journey. This is your struggles that you have been through all your life. This is your decision. And I don't know about you guys, but with the freedom that I've had with these medicines, I don't care as much anymore about what different people will say. And I have been pretty loud and proud about it. So if someone comes back to me like, oh, you can have this cupcake, or oh, just a few bites of this extra won't hurt. And for me, I have enough power now to say, you know, I really appreciate you offering that to me, but that's just not something I want to eat right now, and I'm perfectly fine. So I appreciate that, but thank you. And then move on. Some people feel stuck or not wanting to hurt people's feelings when you're on this journey and someone tries to get you to do something food-wise. You know, we all everything revolves around food, especially in America. And food is not our comfort anymore. And you have to get comfortable with that. You have to be comfortable enough with yourself to accept that you've worked on your food behavior and you're like, you know what? I really don't want that. And thank you for offering it, but no, thank you. I'm good. And walk off. Well, don't you want? No, I don't, but thank you. Stay firm in it. And you kind of have a firmness behind what you're saying. No, thank you. And if they ask one more time, no. No. Who cares about other people saying, you need to eat this, you're eating too little, is that what you're eating? Or people are worried about eating in front of other people and them noticing they're not eating as much. Well, I'm on a healthy life journey right now, and I'm working on foods that better serve me. If people ask about it, if you want to say it, yeah, there's nothing wrong with saying that you're on a GLP-1. There's nothing shameful about it either. And I think that there's such that stigma about weight, right? That in diet culture, that we have been programmed that these things are bad. There's something wrong with us if we're on a diet. We have to explain to people. We don't have to explain anything to anyone. Like I said, this is your journey. This is all about you. You are doing something for yourself. You take that power that you've lost and not had for so long, and you embrace it and you run with it. And you run with it with open arms. Because it gives you the courage to stand up for yourself. And why not stand up for yourself? We should be standing up for ourselves. This gives me a whole different outlook and confidence that I've never had. And I'm more assertive. And I've had some people in the past come up to me while I'm eating. I thought you were on a diet. Aren't you? Why are you eating that? That's not your business. And I have said that a couple of times. Because it's not their business. And if you want to shut it down, you can try the polite way. I'm sorry, but that's my personal thing right now. Or that's very personal to me, and I'm taking care of what I need to take care of for me, and that's all you need to know. Or you're more blunt about it. That's not your business. And it's not anybody's business what you eat, how you eat. It's not anybody's business. Eat what you want on your plate. Don't worry about being in front of friends and you have a little less stuff. Some people were mentioning in this call about alcohol. They didn't want people to know that they weren't really drinking anymore. It's okay just to say, you know what, I'm not really feeling it tonight, or I might have a drink. or I'm just not really interested in that anymore. If you're not interested in it at all, that's fine. If you want a little drink, that's fine too. Don't feel pressured to conform to what everybody else is doing. Don't skip out on those social situations where you can meet with your friends and you can have food and you can have drinks, and it's okay just say no to the drink if that's what you want to do. If you want to have a drink, it's okay. This medication is going to help you with keeping that in check. You're not going to be drinking as much as you normally would. And that's one of the beauties about this too. So you've got social situations with parties, you're worried about what they're going to have. Bring some food. Bring some food that you can eat, that you know you like, that you will eat. And half the time when you are at a party, they do have things that you will eat. If not, you still have what you brought, and that is like your safety net in a way, right? It's our safety net, and we say, oh, that's okay, you know what, I needed something light today. Or you can just say, I just really wanted this and I thought I would bring some and share it with everybody. And that's it. There doesn't have to be a long explanation for things. And sometimes I think we get lost in the weeds and feel like we have to explain our lives to other people. And we don't have to do that. I certainly have always been one that would over-explain everything. Somebody comments on something, oh yeah, well, and then I would go into a long explanation. People, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It matters to you. And that's what's important. Whatever you want to have, be in charge. Be in charge of yourself, because it's about time, don't you think? It's about time that we are all in charge of ourselves. It's about time that we all advocate for ourselves with what we eat and put in our bodies, when we're going to the doctor and we're concerned about something happening, or there's a test that they haven't run that we feel like they need to run. Speak up, because nobody else is going to do it for us. We have to be the ones just to talk about it, bring it up, and advocate for ourselves. Same thing with this medication. We have to advocate for ourselves. I'm on compounded medication. I have been since March 2024 because my insurance does not pay for the medication. So I'm on compound. I get it through a reputable source, and I have had a lot of success with it. And I advocated for myself. If I could not afford it, I could not afford $1,000 and change for a month's supply of a medication. Even with the savings card, when they had that, it was $550 something. I couldn't afford that every month. I had to find another alternative, but I was smart and safe about it. I researched the heck out of the places that I found. I looked up so many people talking about those different things. I did not use Reddit as, a source of truth. I really dug deep and researched lots of different things. And then I ultimately went with a compound company. And people are like, oh God, you're on compound. There's nothing wrong with compound. And see, that's another thing. There's nothing wrong with compound. And then you hit them with the facts. Compound has been around for a long time. They helped out when COVID was here. There's a lot of different things that people forget that compound is responsible for, compound medications. And I'm not doing gray market. So that is a big difference. And I think that's what people think compounding is gray market. When I say gray market, for those people who don't know, gray market is medication that is out there that is research grade. It's not been proven to be for human consumption yet. They mix it at home. They inject themselves with, a dosage that they choose. They're not you. They've not struggled with food addiction. Maybe they have, and they were successful doing another form of weight loss. Maybe. And that's great. Sometimes it doesn't work for other people. I had somebody ask me the other day, aren't you worried about pancreatitis? Yeah, I mean, I'm concerned. There's always a risk with medication, right? There's a lot more risks with so many medications out there. You guys should really look at some of the advertisements when there's a medication advertisement on, and it talks about the whole list of different things that can happen. Like one of them was like blindness, and I'm like, what? But there's so many benefits that outweigh that, and the risks are not as high as people think. I mean, they're thinking that this medication now could help with Alzheimer's. That's amazing. It's helping with sleep apnea. It's helping with blood sugar. It's helping with inflammation. It's helping with cardiovascular. It's helping with so many things, guys. The benefits outweigh the risk to me. There's always a chance that something can happen. There's always a chance that I could get pancreatitis. I don't have my gallbladder anymore, so that's not a concern for me. But for those that do, things are going to happen. Things are going to happen. But what is more important to you in your life, in your journey right now? What is most important to you? Mine is getting healthy for my son and my family, and for me, and living a life that I deserve. And I've always been a people pleaser. I've always been one of those people that says yes to everything, even though I don't want to. And I don't have to do that anymore. And I cannot believe how the GLP-1 has helped me with those insights to my life. Speaking up for myself. Not listening to crap about, weight loss medications that somebody's fears. I just have a better freedom and understanding thanks to the GLP-1s. And like I said, my brain is not constantly thinking about food. So, if you have those naysayers in your life, how much weight are you really putting on what someone else says about you in your journey? And I think that's interesting to think about. Why does that mean so much to you? Are you looking for acceptance? Are you looking for assurance? You can find that in a lot of support groups, but that's ultimately your own journey, and how you do it is up to you. Nobody else. No matter what they say, no matter what their opinions are, you take care of you, because ultimately this is about you, and it's about time it's about you, don't you think? It's like Brittany said in one of her videos, there comes a point when you're on your GLP-1, it's like a glow up. And we're glowing up. We are glowing up by being more assertive and being more free and happy and excited for things to come. And with that glow up, it doesn't matter what people say. Even if it's a family member, which there's always going to be that person, like an aunt or whoever, that just doesn't understand why you're on this GLP-1. Well, I've lost 70 pounds because of my GLP-1. I'm off some of my medication. You don't have to explain anything to anyone. But if you're going to, be assertive, be positive, and just do it for you. So, I know this is probably a lot of rambling, but it was something I just kind of wanted to talk out.